the last trailer.
And this one is going to, again, go with the... Oh, shut up, Turtles.
Ah!
Welcome to Rage Nerds. I'm Mr. Cack. That's Jared. We're the Super Cagle Bros. In
Super
HD
Cagle Bros.
and in latency issues, we are here. Man, just as soon as I say that, your picture just explodes. And we're watching a trailer. This trailer is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Seth Rogen decided he wanted to make himself a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated film, and this is what it is. When we watched the teaser trailer, I think we all generally were either liked or at least were interested, because me, you, and TJ watched the teaser trailer with the fact that for the first time ever, they were going with actual teens to voice the turtles. Now, granted, one of the turtles sounds like a baby, like a literal baby. Let's see if the actual trailer builds upon what we were teased with originally.
I'm awesome. Boys, where have you been?
We're just running errands.
That's it?
Why does Splinter look like that?
Look, we're really sorry, Splinter. Some of the guys wanted to get pizza, and I tried to talk them out of it.
You ratted us out. Hey, don't use that word that way.
I mean, it's 2023.
Sorry, Dad.
What? Why?
I don't know, but it's
Hey guys, if
Seth
we were
Rogen.
monsters that were shunned by society and we could do what we wanted, what would you guys do?
Go to high school. Maybe get a girlfriend.
Can you imagine that?
Not likely.
Again, Donatello sounds like a baby, an actual baby. But I like the other three voices.
I want to know everything about you.
And that's the new April.
Definitely not a giant rat. That makes me feel like he's a rat.
Police are baffled by the recent crime wave led by Superfly.
Nobody's ever seen his face.
Baxter Stockman, yeah.
Cool.
No, not cool.
A bit cool. Can I kick it?
Again, I like the other three turtle voices.
yeah.
Can I kick it? He's making a deal tonight under the Brooklyn Bridge. Can I kick? Whoa. Kick.
What the? Y'all some little
Wow.
tortoises, huh?
I can't believe there are other mutants.
Y'all some little tortoises. Ugh.
Humans are never gonna
Ooh.
like us.
Bebop and Rocksteady, I can
Big
appreciate
Bob and
that.
Rocksteady.
Mutants rule the earth.
People's, they got to go.
Okay, sort of a twist.
We can't stop him.
Got a little German lizard, do you?
Yeah.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
Is that?
Iced tea.
Yeah, is that iced tea?
My son, Michelangelo, you have heart. Donatello, you have wisdom. Raphael.
Is that Jackie Chan too, by the way?
And Leonardo.
It kind of sounds like it. I don't like that.
You have a rage problem, rat.
It's not a problem.
That Master Splinter looks like he's about to put his slippers on and pull out the TV guide and see if Matlock's playing. Oh wait, let's go back. Okay.
No,
let's-
yeah. Well, hold on there.
All right. Let's see. Let's get all the names.
Ice Cube.
Jackie Chan, you were right. You called it.
Okay.
Ice Cube.
John
not Ice T.
Cena again?
So we got the wrong ice. We apologize. We apologize to the rap community. We apologize.
Oh yes. What I say? Did I say tea?
Yeah, we said T. We apologize.
Okay. All right.
Giancarlo Esposito. Let's see. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's in it.
Oh boy.
So some of these Post Malone, I imagine Post Malone, Seth Rogen, Giancarlo Esposito, Paul Rudd will all probably be mutants, right? I feel like
Yeah.
that's probably a fair thing. Hannibal Buress will probably also be a mutant. And then some of these names that you don't know are going to be the young Turtles and the young April O'Neil.
Yeah.
And then some of them are maybe characters we haven't seen yet, because I can't imagine all of these people will end up being mutants. But yeah, okay. Yeah. What an interesting cast list.
Yeah.
What a collection we have here.
That makes it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. The thing I hate, and I hated this. Have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Not yet. I need to watch it.
Okay, so Seth Rogen's in that. And the thing I hate the most about Seth Rogen is that there is no voice acting to Seth Rogen. He is just Seth Rogen.
Just
So
wide open and Seth Rogen.
So I imagine he's going to be either Bebop or Rocksteady. I know it's out there. You're probably typing away in the comments right now. I know it's released out there and I could look it up. Shut up. But I imagine he'll be one of their voices, and it's just going to be Seth Rogen. It's just going to be Seth Rogen. Chris Pratt, while it's still very clearly just Chris Pratt, he tries to put a little bit of schmooze on it, so it's not just Chris Pratt. Like there's a little bit more to his Mario. Seth Rogen doesn't try. Seth Rogen just talks. just Seth Rogen. Which is fine. But like Paul Rudd, there's a chance that we'll hear Paul Rudd in this and won't even realize it's Paul Rudd, because if his character is a mutant, he's probably going to try to make it sound fitting to whatever monstrosity he happens to be. But okay, we could talk about this. Let's see. Okay, we have it right here. So Paul Rudd is Mondo Gecko. So yeah, he'll probably put like a surfer boy kind of slant on it. Seth Rogen is Bebop. John Cena is Rocksteady.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
All right, they're both just going to sound like John Cena and Seth Rogen.
John Cena and Seth Rogen.
But I'm kind of cool with that. Let's see. So,
hey, Bebop, want to smoke some pot? Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Ice Cube is Superfly, which is Baxter Stockman.
Baxter
right?
Stockman, yeah.
Right? Like is Superfly an actual character? Who knows? I'm not putting too much into it. I'm not putting too much into this.
No.
It's nonsense. It's all nonsense. Rose Byrne is Leatherhead. Post Malone is Ray Fillet, which is a mutant. So cool. Hannibal Buress, Genghis Frog, probably that character that licked his eyeball.
Genghis Frog.
Natasha is Wingnut. Maya Rudolph is playing Cynthia Utrom. And again, I said this when we talked about the teaser and we were looking at some of the casting choices. Utrom is a giveaway for the fact that she is going to be an alien. The Utrom race are essentially the race that Kang comes from. If you remember the old cartoons, Kang was the little brain-looking entity from Dimension X.
Dimension X.
And that's... Oh my god, no! Superfly is his own character. Hannibal Buress is... Or not Hannibal Buress. Ice Cube is Superfly, which is a different character. Because it says here Giancarlo Esposito is Baxter Stockman.
Whoa.
There are 2 fly-based characters?
There's a lot of things going on in here.
There's 2 fly-based characters in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lore? I'm so confused. But cool. Let's see. You ratted us out. Don't use it that way. Sorry, Dad. Okay. Again, I hate how Splinter looks. I love the dynamics that they're probably going to have where it's going to feel like legitimate teenage interactions from the Turtles. We recently watched, and I don't know whenever that video is going to come out, we watched the first episode of the 1980s cartoon. And yeah, one of the conversation points was, these are the middle-aged Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But that's how it's always been. It's always been, mid-30s aged turtles.
Yeah.
So it is nice that they are younger. Donatello is a bit jarring because it sounds like a baby. But that's okay. So we will now. Yeah. I'm sorry. I've just been going off on tangents here. But Jared and I are going to give our collective thoughts. Then we'll give thumbs up, thumbs down. Jared, what did you think of this official trailer?
It's a lot to take in. But I definitely am curious to see how it pans out, because it's definitely something I'm interested in.
Yeah. I am going to give this. I am holding out hope, right? There's a lot of good elements. The voice cast on paper looks pretty good from this trailer. I like the Turtles dynamic. Again, some of the creative choices in how characters look, you're going to fall one way. Like the art style itself is a bit hit or miss for me. But the Turtles are the main reason that you watch this stuff anyways. And if you can nail the 4 brothers just right, then you can forgive a lot of the stuff around it.
Yeah.
And I really like how these 4 Turtles are acting and sounding. It takes a little bit deprogram yourself from, I'm used to them sounding like they're in their 40s and pretending to be teenagers, and now you have actual teenagers. And, you know, listen, as someone that's coming from my mid-30s, I also need to realize that when these youngsters start talking, I'm going to sit there and say, this sounds like stupid nonsense, but that's how young people talk, man. I just need to embrace and accept that. And if you're like me, you need to embrace and accept that. And if you're 18 already right now or younger, then you're probably thinking, God, this boomer needs to shut up. And that's fine too. That's fine too. But yeah, there's definitely some positives here. Jared, thumbs up, thumbs down for this trailer.
100% thumbs up for the trailer. I liked it. Again, a lot going on, but that's what made, I think, a lot of things. I think in many ways that's why it's good, and that's why I'm giving it a thumbs up, because it did what a trailer's supposed to do. It got me wanting to see more. So thumbs up for me.
Yep, giving it a thumbs up. Again, all criticisms or any negativity you want to bring to this, you can. That's your right. You're justified. Listen, it sounds like they have a good formula for how these brother turtles are going to be portrayed, and I'm willing, based on just that glimmer of hope alone, to feel excited about this, because I am someone that I know I'm not necessarily the target audience for this, but I'm like the tertiary audience for this, right? Seth Rogen made this because he's a 40-something-year-old, 50-something, I don't know how old people are. Seth Rogen is old like us and enjoys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he wants to make something as part of that legacy. So as someone that's also older, I'm willing to say, cool, I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too. This may not be the Turtles I fell in love with, but I also used to watch the weird, like, do you remember like they did a VHS on like how they were a band and they like performed songs
coming out of our shell thing?
Yeah. So I was, I lived through that and I turned out okay. and I still love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this, again, the brother dynamic, the fact that Raphael is not just rude, but maybe a little bit belligerent, and if he was gonna have an attitude problem, that's probably how a youngster, I mean, I've seen my 4-year-old son act, and I see a lot of this Raphael in my 4-year-old son as he goes through an emotional outburst. So yeah, cool. This looks, this is fine for what it is. I'm excited. Jared, sounds like you're excited. And of course, by this point, everything on your end for video has cleared up the best it's been this whole time. So
naturally, yeah.
Like the video, subscribe, comment, smash dingies, do all that stuff. We'll be back.